I'm Elizabeth Olson from Hutchinson, Minnesota, and this is Etta May. She is a 5-year-old Holstein cow, and our farm is a Raylor farm. This is Etta May's 5th year being here at the Minnesota State Fair, and right now we are about to go into the milking parlor. Hey there! So here we are able to milk our cows in a public parlor. I just pre-dip the cow with an iodine solution. That's to stimulate milk letdown along with cleanse the teats. You saw I had an aggressive motion. It's kind of like a massage to the udder. Also letting her know that it's time to be milked. What I'm going to do now is strip each quarter into a screen. And this screen will show if the milk is pure and clean of flakes or dust or anything like that. This is the cloth. As you can tell, there's 4 teacups for each of the 4 quarters. One neat thing that you can hear while the cows are being milked is a pulsating noise. It's about a click on, click off. And what that means, it's a pulsator that allows for massage motion for the cow while she's being milked. So actually milking is quite relaxing for cows. It allows them to relieve any pressure, and it's like getting a massage. So it's quite enjoyable for them. This is her ID number, and this is the amount of pounds she's already given. And it's been in a span of maybe 2 minutes. So 25 pounds in 2 minutes, that's pretty fast. I am representing the 4th generation on our farm in Hutchinson, which is something we're pretty proud of. It's been in our family for over 120 years. And we've had Holsteins, registered Holsteins like Etta May, the black and whites, for over 80 years. So again, it's a huge legacy, a huge tradition. But my mom actually, ironically, grew up in the south side of Chicago. But she had an interest in animals and went to school at the University of Minnesota and was doing a research study here at the milking parlor and met my father here in this very milking parlor. So the Minnesota State Fair is something pretty special to our family. My great-grandparents were who started our dairy farm in Hutchinson, Minnesota, and there have been a world of a difference from that time to this time in the dairy industry. Probably the biggest change has been technology. Technology has influenced every single person's life in this world, and the dairy industry is no exception to that. So certain ways of doing management practices differently due to technology, or the information that we have available to make further progress, that's been the biggest change. This fall, I will become a senior at the University of Minnesota, double majoring in animal science and applied economics. And that's a unique combination, but I really, really enjoy it because it allows me to kind of expand my knowledge on the ever-changing dairy economy and dairy industry. And learning the science behind our dairy cows in our barn is crucial to me, and it's also crucial to me to understand the workings of our whole industry. I absolutely love, but most of all believe in rural America. The reason being, if you look at some of the rural towns that do have a strong agriculture sector, that town is thriving. Main Street is busy. Money is going back directly to the local community. I firmly believe in that, and I do believe that in the next 20 to 50 years, America could go back to that. I really do believe in it because there's something to be said about the American dream and that everybody has the ability to accomplish what they believe in. And people in the agriculture industry don't do what they do because it's simply a job. It's a job that they firmly believe in. And having rural America have those types of people integrated in it, it really makes those small towns special. Probably the biggest example of that is looking at Wisconsin. If you drive from the small town to the next small town, those towns are still thriving, they're booming. And the reason being is that they do have, they are the #1 dairy state. And dairy farmers, for every single dollar they collect on profit, they go directly back to buying, say, grain or machinery or buying food for the family. So it's a local industry, that's what dairy is. So most certainly I believe in it. I will live and raise my family in rural America, and I most certainly believe in it with my whole heart.